Have you ever wondered what the PGA Tour would look like if the best player in the world had the power to rewrite the rulebook? While there is no verified report that Scottie Scheffler has officially demanded 3 specific rule changes, golf fans and analysts have been debating several ideas that closely match comments made by Scheffler and other top players about improving the tour. Scheffler has publicly supported larger fields, the return of tournament cuts, and changes that strengthen competition as the PGA Tour continues to evolve. Today, we're going to explore 3 rule changes that many believe could reshape professional golf. These aren't official demands from Scheffler, but they are realistic proposals based on discussions happening throughout the golf world. With the PGA Tour facing growing pressure from player schedules, fan expectations, and competition from rival tours, the conversation about change has never been more important. By the end of this video, you'll understand why these ideas are gaining attention and whether they could actually improve the future of professional golf. Before we dive into the 3 potential rule changes, let's talk about why the PGA Tour finds itself at such an important moment. Over the past few years, professional golf has experienced one of the biggest shakeups in its history. New tours have emerged, players have switched organizations, television ratings have fluctuated, and fans have debated everything from prize money to tournament formats. The PGA Tour has already introduced several changes to keep the competition exciting, but many believe there is still more work to do. Through all of this uncertainty, Scottie Scheffler has remained one of the most respected voices in golf. Unlike some players who regularly make headlines with controversial statements, Scheffler usually speaks carefully and focuses on what he believes is best for the game. That's one reason why fans pay close attention whenever he discusses the future of the sport. The first potential rule change is bringing back larger tournament fields and traditional cuts. This is perhaps the idea most closely connected to Scheffler's actual public comments. He has spoken positively about returning to 120-player fields and bringing back cuts because he believes they create stronger competition. According to Scheffler, making players earn their weekend rounds adds excitement for both competitors and fans. For years, one of the biggest attractions in professional golf has been the Friday cut. After 2 rounds, only the best players continue into the weekend while everyone else heads home. That pressure creates unforgettable moments. Fans love watching golfers fight to make the cut because every shot suddenly matters. Removing cuts from many signature events has been controversial because some believe it reduces the intensity. Imagine watching your favorite player standing over a 6-foot putt on the 18th hole, knowing that one shot determines whether they continue playing or leave empty-handed. Those are the moments that create drama, emotion, and memorable television. Bringing back more traditional cuts could restore some of that excitement. The second possible rule change involves making tournament schedules more balanced for players. Today's professional golfers face an incredibly demanding calendar. Between regular PGA Tour events, major championships, international tournaments, sponsor commitments, and travel across multiple continents, even the best players can become physically and mentally exhausted. Scheffler has often emphasized the importance of balancing golf with family life. He has repeatedly explained that his priorities extend beyond winning tournaments, reminding everyone that a healthy personal life helps athletes perform at their best. Many fans believe the PGA Tour could benefit from a schedule that reduces unnecessary travel, while allowing the biggest stars to compete against each other more consistently. Instead of spreading elite players across numerous events, the tour could focus on creating stronger fields at fewer tournaments. This approach would benefit everyone involved. Players would have more time to recover. Fans would see more head-to-head battles between the world's best golfers. Sponsors would enjoy stronger television audiences. Broadcasters would have more compelling storylines. Everyone wins when the biggest names compete together more often. Of course, changing the schedule isn't easy. Tournament organizers have contracts, local communities depend on annual events, and sponsors invest millions of dollars into hosting competitions. Every adjustment affects multiple groups, making scheduling one of the most complicated challenges facing professional golf. The third possible rule change focuses on making competition even more meaningful throughout the season. One criticism, sometimes directed at modern professional golf, is that certain tournaments don't always feel equally important. Some events feature limited fields, others offer different qualification standards, and fans occasionally struggle to understand why certain players compete while others skip tournaments. Scheffler has expressed support for changes that improve overall competition and create more meaningful opportunities for players. Larger fields combined with traditional cuts could help accomplish exactly that by rewarding consistent performance throughout the year. Fans appreciate fairness. They want to believe every player earns their place through performance rather than reputation alone. When tournaments feature strong competition from start to finish, victories become even more impressive because everyone knows the champion defeated a deeper field. Another benefit of this approach is helping younger golfers. Rising stars often need opportunities to compete against the very best players in the world. Larger fields create additional chances for talented newcomers to test themselves on the biggest stages. Today's unknown rookie could become tomorrow's major champion simply because they received one opportunity to compete. One fascinating aspect of this entire conversation is that golf has always balanced tradition with innovation. Many sports regularly change their rules to improve entertainment, increase fairness, or adapt to modern audiences. Golf tends to move more slowly because its traditions stretch back hundreds of years. That cautious approach has advantages. Fans appreciate that golf remains recognizable across generations. Many of today's rules would still be familiar to legends from decades ago. At the same time, refusing to evolve can create problems when the sport faces new challenges. The PGA Tour has already shown a willingness to make adjustments. Tournament structures have changed. Playoff formats have evolved. Qualification systems continue to be reviewed. These examples demonstrate that no rule is completely untouchable if enough people believe change will improve the sport. Another reason these discussions matter is because professional golf has become increasingly global. Players travel from every corner of the world, fans watch tournaments across multiple time zones, and sponsors invest internationally. Maintaining a healthy competitive environment requires constant evaluation of what works and what doesn't. Many golf analysts believe future changes should focus on one simple goal: making every tournament feel important. Fans tune in because they want drama, uncertainty, and unforgettable moments. Whether it's a rookie chasing a breakthrough victory or the world's #1 protecting a narrow lead, excitement comes from genuine competition. It's also worth remembering that no single player controls the future of the PGA Tour. Even someone as accomplished as Scottie Scheffler cannot simply demand rule changes and expect immediate results. The tour works with players, tournament officials, sponsors, broadcasters, and governing bodies before making major decisions. Any significant change requires extensive discussion and careful planning. That's why conversations like this are so interesting. They encourage fans to think about what professional golf should look like 5 or 10 years from now. Should tournaments prioritize entertainment? Should tradition always come first? Should players have greater influence over scheduling and formats? There are no easy answers. One thing is certain. Whenever the world's best player speaks about improving competition, people listen. Scheffler has earned enormous respect, not only because of his victories, but also because of the thoughtful way he approaches the game. His opinions carry weight because they usually focus on strengthening golf rather than creating controversy. If these 3 ideas ever became reality, professional golf could look noticeably different. Larger fields would create more opportunities. Traditional cuts would restore weekend drama. Stronger competition throughout the season could make every victory even more meaningful. Whether those exact changes happen remains uncertain, but the conversation itself shows that the sport continues searching for ways to improve. Ultimately, golf's greatest strength has always been its ability to combine incredible skill with intense pressure. Every swing matters. Every decision carries consequences. Every tournament creates new heroes and unforgettable moments.